if I were a rich man. All day long I'd bitty bum if I were a wealthy man.
Dude, I love Alfred Molina. Welcome to the men's room. I'm your host, the Appalachian American. Tonight we have a very Spider-Man oriented theme. If you can't tell by that, we've had some cool stuff going on, and we're gonna have a good time tonight. With me, my boy Thomas McGunovich.
It's Friday. If you ain't here, then you're nowhere.
That was all right. Pretty good. Wow, you got a little umph behind you. That man with the super cool hat and holding up a Spider-Man. I can't see what issue that is. SuperFan Adam Shawhan.
Number one, side by Todd McFarlane himself. What signature, my friend? I know the reflection.
What? That's dope, dude.
Hell yeah. Got the hat, got the belt. We got the clown behind us. That's right. The madman with the plan with Frank and the Wiener Dog Clan is here to have fun with all of you. So holla if you hear me.
Last but not least, Channel Dad himself, Brian Lee.
Spider-Man sucks.
That's it. You're fired.
Yep. What a weenie.
You get teabagged by Spider-Man.
What a weenie. So, so somebody has an anniversary today. That person being SuperFan Adam Shawhan.
Hello. Yes, it is 1 year that I've been on this lovely program with all of you. You decided to open up the door and give me the key, and I never left. So yes, it has been 1 year. It's been a year, man. Yeah,
feels like 6.
Well, that's because I've known you for 5.5. So
there we go.
Well, I mean, technically with that whole Biden thing, we couldn't evict anybody. So
this is true, but then again, I would have done all that work to help get you to 100 subs, and us try to get us to 200, and we're gonna have the sushi event. Hell yeah. We did lots of hard work, all for Tommy Gunn to have to eat sushi.
Yeah,
Which we got to
let's see, Tommy. I'm gonna need that. Here you go, in the private chat. Yeah, I'm gonna need that as like a button because that's pretty cool.
Yep.
Tommy, you better have that palate ready for some tasty rolls.
I was on the chat in someone's video, and they were asking when we were gonna do the sushi thing. I think it was ETEP.
Yeah. ETEP mentioned that this morning. He says, Tommy ate sushi yet? And I said, no, we're going to set it up for October if you want to come.
That'd be dope, dude. If he came, that'd be awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Whenever you guys are free, I think that we've talked about getting together. So whenever you guys are free, then we're going to
I mentioned just because Tommy kind of forgets, and I get it because he's a flaming skull right at the moment trying to be the Ghost Rider. That's exhausted, so we get that too. We know you need that enema coffee to get going. But I did mention the late, but it was last week and whatnot. And, he's got a lot going on, but we're going to try to figure out a week in October, that's good for Lape and roll on down.
Oh yeah! What in the world was that? What?
You need that clapping as a button. All right.
Do I now?
You need the clapping as a button.
Yeah, I want to see applause.
So you want the clap?
Yeah, he does. Yes, he does. He wants the clap. Boys and girls, he wants the clap.
Clap on. Clap off.
The older I get, the more I go, that's freaking ingenious. I could so use one of those. Then I just reach over, grab my phone, and then turn my light on and off that way instead.
Yeah, I would like to get my light
like that,
like an app or something.
Well, they need to make a thing when you buy a TV. It comes like as soon as you cut it on, you take your phone and you scan the little barcode thing. And it automatically makes your phone the remote. Because you never lose your phone as much as you do the remote.
Well, you do realize there's this thing called the App Store, and you can do
Yeah,
that
but
to
then
your
it gets
phone.
complicated. You got to keep pushing the buttons. It gets aggravating. Just make it to where you scan it.
Yeah. Yes, indeedy. Well, see, I've got an app downloaded on my phone for the Vizio TV.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Heck yeah.
we do things that way.
I thought it was neat though, Tommy, because like the like I've got that Amazon stick, and then they've got the what's the other one, Roku, and like they've got that on there too, because them these are some tiny ass remotes, right?
Yeah.
I mean these are itty bitty, so I'd be more happy if I could program this one into this one
Yeah.
for the Sharp. But yeah, I mean it is nice to have that backup with your phone, but again, this is a pain in the ass.
Yeah, my Roku, I've got an app for that.
Yeah. Thank goodness we have those apps.
The funniest prank I've ever seen done is where you could take your phone and stream it to a TV as long as you had the Wi-Fi password.
Yeah.
And one of my buddies, we went to one of my friend's house and stood outside his house, and while he was watching TV, we kept pushing it to a song we knew he hated.
Oh, heck yeah.
And we did that for an hour. We'd wait 10 minutes and then do it again, and he was looking around and everything.
So I got something new today that you guys might. This will be kind of fun. I know we're not doing the TT today, but so my old school receiver, because you are, let me point the right way, since you're setting up your stuff out in your garage, I've got the old receiver with the DVD, CD player and cassette player and all that. You know what that receiver doesn't have is Bluetooth. But it will now with this lovely little device, because you can plug that in your auxiliary and then you can stream your Bluetooth items that way. So I could do it from my phone.
Wait, where'd you get that at?
I got this on Amazon for like $8. It is
send me that link.
Yeah, it's a Bluetooth receiver, my friend. Because yeah, you know exactly what I'm talking about.
Dude,
Seth.
yes, because like the other day, like I pulled, because I sent you that video.
Yeah, bro.
So, like, I put up a stereo system in my garage. Well, it's old school, so I had to take my cell phone case off my phone to plug in the plug.
Mm-hmm.
It drove me bonkers.
And here's the problem, right? My phone doesn't have, because this is that 7 Plus, so it doesn't have a jack. You have to plug it in to have the jack. And I don't remember that. And I've got Bluetooth speakers, but not for the big surround. When I'm sitting there lifting weights, let me tell you, I don't feel like sitting there and having to constantly hit shit. I just want to go and lift. So yeah, that I was like, you know what? That's a great idea. I don't know if you guys have been having it too lately. I've been having a hell of a lot of problems with the interwebs. The signal's just not. I mean, in the house I'm good, but like out in the garage, it used to be 3 bars instead of 4. Now I'm lucky to get 2, and half the time I'm lucky if I get a bar. So that killed it.
This is the messed up part about the internet thing. So if you have Xfinity, I don't know if y'all do. I know Seth does.
I do.
If you have it and you log into the Wi-Fi hotspots, whenever you pass someone else's router, you can pick up the internet.
Mm-hmm.
I just thought that was crazy. That will drain your Wi-Fi.
Well, that is when your home. Okay, so when we bought this house 5 years ago, my modem router has not moved. It's not in the office, but behind this wall, if you go all the way to the corner of the house, that's where it's at. And can remember the garage is like 15 feet from there. Yeah. It used to get full bars from there, and this is one of the 5G modem routers that I've got combos from Comcast, but I bought it instead of paying them Jackal's money. But when we first moved into it, I had no issues. Now I'm lucky to get 1 or 2 bars, and I used to get 4 all the time, all day long, anywhere in that other garage. Kenny, you stink. But yeah, dude. Like I've never had any issues until they did that, where you can now get off other people's. I have unlimited, so through them, I pay for the unlimited because it was like $10 more. And at the end of the day, I don't have to worry about logging off of 3 different TVs, or if the dogs are watching stuff, or if I'm listening to music, because I've got the, Sirius XM that I like to use. Oh, that's a horrible, stinky dog. Phew. But yeah, Sirius XM, baby.
That's awesome. So, I'm guessing everybody's watched the
Trailer.
trailer for No Way Home.
Yes.
What do you think?
Well, I know you disagree with me, but I think Doctor Strange is Manifesto in disguise.
Manifesto.
Mephisto, sorry. I seriously think he is. And I'm not the only one that thinks that. Like, it's all over the internet. Because, like, when you go into his house place, it's frozen. Like, hell froze over.
Yeah?
So, yeah, that's what I think's going on. Because Doctor Strange is intelligent. He wouldn't do something just because. He has guidance, I guess, like you say. Like, he wouldn't do something that could end the world on purpose.
Oh, it'd be interesting to see. It's kind of, I mean, we kind of got like the Fat Thor in the this version of Doctor Strange in the sweatpants a little bit. If we're talking about, I'm assuming we're talking about the trailer.
Well, the only reason why I said that is because in one comic book, it shows it plays out like that. Like, he's acting like he's Doctor Strange, and he's leaning against the fireplace with a wine glass. And in the movie, you see the same clip.
Oh, you know what your first mistake is? Referring it to any comic book.
Yeah, but maybe they're trying something different. I mean, you got to think the What If was actually decent this time.
Hold on, Tommy. Hold on. Slap yourself. Marvel, do something right? Man, I don't know. I mean, look, everybody's got opinions on the trailer. Like, I watched it. I'm like, okay. And I was on Justin Jeremy's, Justin Proper now, his birthday stream. And I'm the only one that has brought this up about this whole Spider-Man thing because everybody's wanting the other Spider-Man in the movie, right? But what if with the Wish, it eliminates every other Spider-Man? I don't want a Spider-Verse live-action movie. I don't. The cartoon was fine, but I don't want that shit for a Spider-Man movie. Matter of fact, I'm sick of kid Spider-Man. I want Spider-Man in college. But, and we've talked about this. Y'all want to hear it? Go back. Period. End of it. We've talked Spidey quite a bit. But at the end of the day, what if there is no other Spider-Man, only this Spider-Man now? So now that's why we have the Green Goblin. That's why we have all these other characters from the other movies, because now he has to face them. How awesome would that be? I like that idea.
I mean, I like that idea, but I'm pretty sure since all the villains are coming back, the very last fight scene is going to be all of them. That's my prediction. You're going to see them all come out. It ain't going to be a big thing about the multiverse because they keep just barely touching it. I think it's going to be the same.
Right. I mean, it'll be interesting because all I keep hearing people are like, we want to see this and we want to see that. And I'm like, it's Marvel, man. You'll be lucky if we don't just get nothing but Spider-Gwens, you know? But at the end of the day, I was just like, well, what if, right? Like, let's go off the whole what if thing, because that's what this whole movie feels like, is a what if episode. I was like, let's roll with it, right? Let's roll the dice. I'm a Spider-Man fan. What if now every other Peter Parker is no longer Spider-Man, only this cat is? I thought that'd be cool. And then as for what if, yeah, Tommy, you know, put your pants on and come on camera. Yes. Okay, the first what if, okay, no big deal. The second one, dude, they nailed Howard the Duck. I was so happy to see Howard the Duck. I was like, oh my God.
Can say is the Howard the Duck. Like, I'm sorry. Other than him being there, because he was great, I didn't like it.
Here's the thing, like, and this is not a shot at anybody in particular, but all you motherfuckers don't seem to understand what if is, right? And
yeah, I mean, I get
you
that.
do, Tommy. No, you do. I know you do. I'm not referring to you. I'm referring to the audience and all these people that are bitching about it or complaining. What if is what if. That's the whole point. Like, the whole point of what if was, what if we killed off a main character because it's a what if, and and it would go this way and go that way. That was the beauty of what if. I didn't have a problem with the Peggy Carter one. I was like, okay, sure, all right, whatever. Seeing Steve Rogers kind of turn into Iron Man, I was like, okay, all right, sure.
I was fine with that.
Yeah, even
the problem is they make the new version that they've done created better than the original.
I don't know though. Can you really say that the Black Panther guy was better as Star-Lord? Nah.
He made Thanos the world's biggest
bitch.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like he was literally kissing his ass the whole time.
Again, what if though? I mean, so instead of having everything play out the way it was, now we're going to flip it on its axis and do it differently. So like, I like it. And the fact that they're only using the movie characters makes sense when you think about it.
Yeah.
Because you don't have to go through the comics. But this last episode, like, I love ETEP, right? Like, we're buddies. Like, we're gym buddies. We're family and shit. But we massively disagree on these, and we're still friends because that's what nerd culture is supposed to be, right? I mean, we should be able to all have our own opinions. And like, to me, this episode, again, it was kind of meh, but it reminded me more of the comics where all of them get wiped out, and then there's Captain Marvel, and then there's he finds Captain America at the end. Spoilers if you didn't know, but yeah, I was okay with this episode. I haven't loved them.
Me is how they killed Hulk. You can't kill Hulk like that.
Oh, dude, but come on, that was badass. I'm a Hulk fan. Come on, dude, I'm a Hulk fan. But come on, did you see that coming? Hell no, you didn't. That was badass.
It goes against all the comics.
Again, it's a what if, dude. It doesn't. The comics have nowhere in this at all.
But I'm saying what I was getting at though is, as a Hulk fan, I believe they should have gave it a better way to kill him.
Yeah,
I know that they exploded him. They didn't really say with what. It was like a chemical or something. Like,
well, keep in mind, dude. Look at Ant-Man turning into Yellow Jacket, right? Like, do you remember the Ant-Man movie and the Yellow Jacket armor and stuff? I don't remember all of it, but I bet if we go back and rewatch that, it might make more sense. Like, at first, I didn't believe it either, Tommy. I'm like, you can't kill the Hulk, and she even said he can't die. But he did, and the fact that he blew his heart up and shit. I'm sorry, that was awesome. I was like, okay, cool. But and I get it. And it's like that's the thing. Like, but I'm a Hulk fan. But it's kind of like Wolverine, right? Like we're big Wolverine fans. But yet that son of a bitch does die in the Days of Future Past, and he's in the the tube, and it's just a metal skeleton, and he's not growing back, even though legitimately he should be growing back. So,
like in the comic books for the Hulk, though, I loved one thing where they were trying to get rid of the Hulk. So what they did is cut him up into like 100 pieces and kept him in jars away from each other. But once like something happened and the jars all broke and he reformed, and he was still a Hulk.
Right. Well, I mean, the old man Logan, look at that crazy ass Hulk who, raped his cousin, and then you got these weird babies, and then he, Wolverine ends up going through him, and then he ends up dead. Actually ends up dead. I mean, there's so many different spins versus the original Hulk.
If you do want to read a good comic, I finished one. It was called the Death of Logan. It's like way into the future and everything, and there's cannibals and everything. He goes back in the past to stop. It's the main villain in Far From Home. Who is it?
Magneto?
Mysterio.
Oh, yeah. Mysterio. Sorry, I was thinking X-Men.
Mysterio in the past made Wolverine see every single one of his friends as a villain, and he killed everybody.
Yeah, that's from Old Man Logan.
Yeah. That was a really good comic.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, dude, Old Man Logan was the shiznit back in the day. And then they came out with that Logan movie, which was garbage. But, yeah, I mean, like I said, man, the what ifs, I mean, I'm not saying that Marvel's been redeemed. Don't put words in my mouth. I'm just saying this episode felt like the comics. It really did. More so than the other two.
I don't have a problem with the episode. I just wish they would have worked a little bit harder on how to kill the Hulk. Like, they killed him just as easy as they killed Hawkeye and Thor and stuff like that, which was surprising me how they killed Thor.
Well, look at it this way. Like, they got him in mid-transformation. They didn't just kill him when he was Bruce and his heart exploded, and then he just...
Yeah.
They did give you that much. I mean, I see what you're saying, but that's because you're a Hulk... a huge Hulk fan. So, I mean, I get it. But at the end of the day, I mean, look at Stark, man. Look, you take those movies and then put this in there. Oh, my goodness. That was so much fun. Watching Tony on the donut, and then all of a sudden, we're going to give you a shot, and then he's dead. You know, he's
And
dead.
then you
Iron
find out-
Man's dead. What?
And then you found out Captain America's still frozen, so he's not dead.
Nope. And we've got, Captain Marvel as well for the new run of event. Because, even the Spider-Man cartoons back in the day, they had an episode where Tony sent out the signal. I don't know if it was which one of the Avengers cartoons it was, Earth's Mightiest Heroes or one of the other ones on Disney, but where, like, they all disappeared, like Spider-Man, Wolverine, a bunch of other Avengers came together to take their place. I mean, that's kind of where this went off. It went off of. Now, my question is, what's next week's? Is it a continuation of this one, or is it going to be a completely different story?
What I'm hoping for, maybe in the what ifs, but I'd like to see it in the movie. See, in the comic books, Iron Man dies. Everybody knows that. But they go looking for a new Iron Man in the multiverse, and they find one, and he wears like a chrome-plated armor. But he's actually evil. He's like a dictator. And I'd like to see that one.
They're going to just go with the. I mean, we all pretty much know Marvel's whole new steps, right? I mean, like, there's no ands, ifs, or buts about that. We're going with all the comics that failed. So you're going to have, black female Iron Woman. You're going to have, female Thor. We've got She-Hulk coming. We'll see how bad they butcher that one. It's just, you got some Riri Williams happening. We've got the Marvels now coming, so it's pretty scary. But none of us have been excited about this phase or Marvel in a while. Like the Spider-Man thing, okay, we'll see what they do with it. I did see. Now I still haven't seen the entire movie because I don't consider seeing stuff on TV seeing the movie. I saw most of Venom on it when I was in Grand Rapids. It was playing at the hotel, and we were sitting there watching. It was on TV. I think FXX or one of those. So like I pretty much got to see the majority of the movie, and I was like, okay, it's not too bad. I want to see the entire movie though, unedited. But it was okay because I'm a big Venom fan. I always like the villains, and I got villain. He's sitting right here. Matter of fact, he's hanging out with Tony Tone Deaf with the Death Heads rag. But I mean, I've got my Venom. I remember picking this guy up just because he was in the store. He was like the only one. And I'm like, hell yeah, gotta have me some Venom. So I did finally kind of see the movie, and I was like, all right, not bad. Want to watch it again, and I definitely want to see Woody as Carnage.
That was cool.
Yeah, the online battling going on because nobody knows when the hell this movie's coming out. You'll see somewhere where it says it's delayed. I mean, obviously it's delayed, right? Because it was supposed to come out September 24th, and now they're calling, I think, the middle of October. So as long as we get it around then, that'd be fine. I don't want no 2022 release. Let's stick with this year.
Yeah.
What are we talking about? Sorry.
Oh, just the Venom movie.
Yeah.
Because I saw the
We were
first one,
talking
and then we
about
just
the
kind of
what
branched
if.
it into, as you came back, the second one with the, this place will say it's delayed. Another place will say it's not delayed. The last I looked up, it still says October, the middle of October, we should get Venom, the Venom 2 movie.
Adam enjoyed the last What If. How did you feel about it, Seth?
I liked it.
All right, everybody, feel the ground. Hell has frozen.
Yeah.
No,
Right.
you're right, though. You're right, though, Seth. To me, like I was telling him, what you missed is it really is reminiscent of the books from back in the day, the comics, because that's how What Ifs were.
But I will admit that they stuck to like the original movies, like the way the Hulk played out.
Yeah.
Was how it played out.
Yeah.
In the Hulk, all the way up until they shot him.
Yeah.
And Black Widow got involved.
Oh yeah, dude,
That's
all of
what I
it.
enjoy.
Tony on the donut. I mean, that's the thing. Like, I understand why they're using the movie universe versus anything else. That makes the most sense, right? Because that's the most in people's brains of what they have seen in the last 10 years is the Marvel Cinematic Universe. So to run it that route versus any of the comics, any of the cartoons, anything else, I think is a very smart move. Again, people like it, hate it, whatever, but it's a what if. That's the whole point of what if was, hey, let's say I kill Seth in a what if issue. I can't kill him in real life, but I can kill him in a what if issue, because he is the Power Ranger. So, I mean, it's literally one of those kind of deals. That's what if was about. You could kill somebody. You could do something off the wall, crazy like kill the Hulk. And the fact they wiped out all the Avengers, and that was the third. That should have been the first damn episode. I'm sorry. That should have been the first episode because that was badass.
What if Chef wrote an amazing episode and kicked Marvel's ass?
Yep.
But I'm surprised they didn't do like similar what if comics are already out. Like they're going completely new. That was the only surprising thing because I thought when they were going to do what if, they were going to do like what if zombies and stuff like that. But they're making their own, which I don't know.
Well, think about it, Tommy. Basically, everything we've seen so far from Marvel, we've not really. It's kind of it's all just went to shit.
Like
So-
I'm getting epilepsy over here.
I go to let the dogs out, and y'all are still talking about the same thing.
No, we're not. We were talking about what if, and then we went to Venom, and then we went back to what if because Seth rejoined. Wow.
Yeah. Oh, dude, yeah, Chef. All Chef says all I have to say is they better not mess up the zombie episode.
Yep.
Yeah, that's gonna be cool.
Are they going to do a zombie episode?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yes, Tommy Gunn, they are.
Yep.
Seth, did he
That's
not
gonna be
see your
cool.
message?
Probably not. I did, yes, if you're talking about me.
So,
I'm working on it.
okay.
Okay. What?
Well, did you also see that link I sent had included range time and some other crap?
No,
Still on
I
the
didn't
ban.
see that.
Yeah. I mean, now that you've seen the prices of the one you suggested, is it? I mean, I don't even know if it's the weapon itself is worth it. But,
I reckon so. I mean, mine, like I said, mine was a lot cheaper.
yeah. How many years ago was that?
2019.
Yeah. Before things got crazy,
Right.
and we put the old man in charge. Man, I
Well,
like
keep in mind, though, even when the other old man was in charge, that's when the other shit went through the roof as well. So
yeah, I know.
you're kind of too late to be trying to get that kind of a thing, in my opinion. I mean, for your
If
free
you
to
can-
do what you want.
I mean, you could, yeah. Right now would be the time to stock up on smaller stuff.
Stuff that you already have, like
Yeah.
put that 800 into ammo for the weapons you already own.
Yeah.
YouTube, we're talking about
Or-
BB guns.
Yes.
Or put it aside and just sit on it for a little while and wait because a friend of yours might want to come off of one, something like that. You might find a better deal down the road, a gun show or something.
Yeah,
like
that's
that.
what I say. We should have a bunch of shows coming up late.
Yeah, well, we just had one last week.
Let me go get mine. I'll be right back.
So, anyway, yeah, we're supposed to be getting some of my wife's dad's old stuff too. So,
All right.
it's in Virginia right now.
Chef, I'm sending you a link if you'd like to join. Because it wouldn't be the proper men's room without a chef on.
Now, I know this is a little bit off topic, but
That's never stopped you before.
Right?
but is it anytime soon? Is Stranger Things coming back?
I don't know. Are they doing another season?
Yeah, they said they're doing another season, but
How long ago, though, Tommy?
it's going to be in the future where they're in college.
Yeah, so I don't see that.
Huh?
I don't know, man. Because we had what, 3 seasons?
Yeah, like they already had a clip of what's his name surviving.
The sheriff.
The sheriff, yeah.
Yeah, that's how it ended. Right? Am I remembering right?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay. It's been a minute since I seen those.
Yeah.
That's back when they aired.
Which
Announced it would return in 2022.
oh, so it's not coming back until 2022. They want them to get like a little bit older because it's going to be
Yeah.
in college.
Well, as soon as you say college, I'm like, dude, if they're doing that, they're not going to let them do it now. They're going to wait a little bit.
That is a Nerf gun painted.
Yeah.
No, it's not. That's a soft air pellet gun.
Black rifles matter.
BRM, baby.
Right?
What am I looking at?
Paul
You're
Matter's
looking at
still
his
on.
soft air pellet gun.
Okay.
His
That's what-
wannabe AR-15 soft air pellet gun.
That's what he uses to chase off the coyotes and the bears.
It's what he shoots Tommy in the ass with when he's over. When he says,
Yeah,
"Don't
I'll
touch my
look at
beer."
I've got the 45-degree offsite. Let's see if I can.
It's
Yeah.
the weight on that thing.
Oh, I see.
Probably light as shit because they
That's what
generally
it
are.
looks like. Is that
So,
light?
like,
Okay,
if I run out, if my
gotcha.
red
Gotcha.
dot, I've got a hologram.
Uh huh.
If the hologram goes out, like the battery or something dies, I
Uh
can
huh.
just rotate 45 degrees.
Gotcha. Yeah. Nice.
So
Now, as far as the one I sent that link, I said the manufacturer that does that manufacturer any good?
yeah,
Okay.
I mean that's a pretty good one. Mine was during the time period that I bought this one. This one was around $400, and that one was around $500.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay.
Yeah, they used to be literally $4.99 all day long. Like
Oh,
Right.
that brand that you were talking about,
all right.
and then bullshit happened.
Yeah, I know. It tends to. Tell you, man, I've seen some pretty disturbing videos out of Australia. And speaking of bullshit, they're. I mean, it's gonna. I wouldn't be surprised by Tuesday if Mad Max became a documentary.
Well, you know what? That's what happens when you're ran by a commie regime, because that's what happens in Australia. But what
Well,
happens in Australia is Australia's problem.
There was a guy literally arrested because his wife turned him in
Mhm.
for saying bad stuff about the government.
Yeah.
How he wanted to move to America.
Australia does not have freedom of speech, people.
Nope.
You got to understand, Australia is not like America the fuck at all. I mean, I've got friends and family there. It is not like here at all. So it's like, oh, well, this happened, that happened. Yeah, no shit. Welcome to Commie Ran, Australia. You know, there was an article, I think I shared it with you guys Tommy wouldn't have seen it, but they were shooting rescue animals so that the COVID beer bug didn't get spread. They offed
We're not
animals that
doctors.
people wouldn't go
Please
take
seek
care of.
medical professionals and blah blah blah. Don't be dumb and don't listen to us.
Oh, all we said was beer bug.
Whatever
and,
the disclaimer is, whatever.
yeah, fuck your disclaimer, YouTube, because we're not even talking about it. I said beer bug, whatever. But at the end of the day, yeah, that's what they did. They offed the dogs so that the humans didn't have to go to care in Australia, not America.
It's coming here soon enough.
Yeah.
Did you see the video of the video of this? She's in the army, I think.
The one that I shared, yeah, of course I saw it. I shared it.
Oh, yeah, that's right. You did share it. I'd already seen it when you shared it.
Yeah, because I was saying Lieutenant Captain Karen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But keep in mind, that's a very small percent of what's in the military that act like that. That's your little fembots
Well,
that,
I did. What I got to say about that is where it was on TikTok,
Mhm.
you're able to stitch videos. Like you'll play their video and then you'll say your opinion on it. And you're seeing military after military stitching that going, we're here to serve the people, not the government.
Yeah. But your two generals, especially in the Army, your two top ranking generals, one of them, I forget if it was Milley or Austin, during Katrina was rounding up weapons, getting the National Guard rounding up. They were breaking into people's homes, rounding up weapons with
Hey,
no
Lake.
reason. So the people in charge are just like that person.
Hey, I'll be right
What?
back, guys.
All right, Lave, you see
Yeah.
there's the price of just the gun from Cabela's.
Oh, that's the same one.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
the
Sport 15.
M&P 15 Sport 2.
Yeah.
It's good. They're going for $769.
Okay. All right.
So
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I don't know how long the thing's running, but
You'd be lucky if they even have any in stock, dude. Like the last time I saw ARs on sale here, and granted we're just a state apart, it went a day and a half and they were sold out.
yeah.
And that was it. I want to say $6.99. So that was still even, and it was the same
Ooh.
one.
The shop here in Roanoke, I can get one for $670.
So see, that's still even a better price that route than spending damn near $9.
Yeah.
But is it going to matter since you're out of state?
Well, let's talk this off air.
Yeah. Well,
Well,
Like
I mean,
what
just for legal reasons, we're not going to try.
it's going to matter. You're going to have to talk to your FFL out of state. That's
It's no matter what.
Yeah.
So like he can buy out of state. He has to talk to his FFL, and then he would have to talk to that FFL place to see how much they charge to send it to his FFL.
Yeah.
And then that's where the extra price comes in.
Yeah.
That's the only reason I said talk. There's nothing illegal happening. I just was saying, I don't want to get the channel in trouble.
look.
But now, what if you were to go out of state to buy one?
He can't.
Why?
You cannot buy out of state. It would have to be sent to your state. I cannot go into Michigan and buy a gun. I can buy a gun in Indiana. That's the only state because I reside in Indiana that I can buy. I can sell person to person in Indiana because Indiana legally still has that right. But I cannot go into a gun shop outside of Indiana. Like I can't cross 3 miles up the road into Michigan and buy a gun. It's illegal. It has to be shipped to an FFL.
Yeah, that's stupid.
Yeah. Even though I'm licensed to carry and I don't have any charges or anything against me, it's illegal. Like I can buy, like I could call them up. Like I could have you hook me up with their info. I could call them up and do everything, but they legally have to send it to a place here with an FFL, which is usually about a $25 fee. So then the gun owner charges you $25 to do it. Plus, then the person that you're getting it from will charge you $25. So that's an extra $50 that I have to pay on top of the regular price.
Yeah.
And if I did walk in and pay cash, like let's say I walked in with the $669, I still have to pay that. I can't walk out with the gun. They have to ship it to the FFL in Indiana.
Yeah. Well, part of that FFL fee too is shipping.
Yeah.
Because UPS, like when I got my Hellcat UPS, now granted it was still in Ohio, but it was up in northeastern Ohio. It was about like 4 hours to drive. So I was like, I'm not going to do that.
It was cheaper in gas to pay for
Right.
to deliver it.
And so now it took a few days to get here, but
yeah.
So and that too. So I bought that kind of at the wrong time too because it was very popular, and now I've seen them for $100. That exact same one I've got with the OFC mount and everything else for $100 less. But yeah. But anyway, I mean that was part of my education as too, is understanding. Some people don't like certain brands, so they'll say some brand sucks, but other people are like, it's not, not bad. But like you like the Taurus ones, which tend to be more not as expensive, but you're also pretty religious about cleaning them, and that's what I also find out. Some people are real lazy, so they'll pay extra for a gun that's a lot harder to jam and everything else because they won't hardly. I watched a video that was months ago. I forget what this guy's. He's got quite a few good videos, but he has one where he goes. I think it was with an AR, But he takes the whole thing apart and puts it like he has got this big plastic thing he puts water in and Dawn dish soap. And I mean, I've never seen anybody that thorough, but yeah, he's extremely thorough. And he had some inexpensive, I don't remember what it was. It's been too long, but he said a lot of people don't like this brand because blah, blah, blah. And let me show you how I spend an extra 10 minutes and I keep the thing really clean. And, I've fired 2,000 rounds for this thing and it's never jammed. So
yeah.
Anyway,
I mean, that's the thing, though. It's common sense, though. I mean, well, common sense isn't very common anymore. But I mean, at the end of the day,
it's never been common.
Yeah.
And the other thing too is one thing there's a couple auction sites that I look at every once in a while for stuff too, because you get people wanting to get rid of something and trade up or whatever. But yeah, I got to get those two things for because it's one's a single barrel. I think one's just a single shot, or maybe it's a double barrel. I think it's a double barrel. The other one's a pump action that my father-in-law had, but we didn't quite have enough room in my car when we stopped at my wife's mother's house on the way back from the beach. So we got to go up there some other time and bring them back. But I want a gunsmith to look at them to see if they're even,
definitely, dude.
if they're even, because they haven't. I mean, I've known the man, almost 30 years, and they were never fired. So they may be rusted all to hell and back, and just keep them as mantelpieces, or they might be serviceable. I don't know.
I got in touch with Justin Lloyd from the Podcasting Dead channel. He's super duper like gun enthusiast, and he knows a lot about the laws and whatnot. He said that he said that you would be able to purchase a rifle / shotgun, but not a handgun.
Yeah.
But you would still have to have it transferred to your local FFL or whatever.
Yeah. You just can't take it out.
Yeah, that's what I was saying, man. Like, I could go in and give them the cash, but I'm not walking out with a gun in any other state other than Indiana.
Yeah. No, that makes sense because a lot of the rifles and shotguns many times have different.
So
things.
you could technically buy this and have it shipped to a local dealer.
Yeah. Well, that's what I said. That's what I did with my Hellcat. I found a dealer.
Oh, dude, half the guns I own came from different states. I did it on Gunbroker and got a hell of a deal on it, and I still paid under retail, even having to pay the FFL stuff.
Yeah, Gunbroker. That's the site I'm thinking of.
It's not in stock.
Yeah, not surprised.
But the other ones are, but they're more expensive.
Yeah. Well, heck, the ones the stuff I was looking at the place you talked about had a couple that were $1,200.
Right.
So, well, it's like when I was looking at pump action and shotguns, because that's kind of like the next thing we need to get and practice with and understand.
Yeah.
Because that's probably a better home defense than a 9mm, because bird shot's not going to go through my wall, through my neighbor's wall, through their wall, and
bird shot, man. What you talking about? You got to shoot slugs, baby.
Yeah. But
every other.
Right, every other. But
every other.
So she's left-handed. So
yeah, so's my wife. I know.
So with the shells and everything, so I was looking at, this was at Bass Pro Shop. So I was just looking, these are just sports shotguns for the most part, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because it's a hunting store. And they have, all these. I said, what about one that's, and so I found one that's ambidextrous. Mm-hmm. There was like a decent one was like $400, $450 for a regular, and then the ambidextrous one was like $1,100. Oh. She's like, never mind, I'll learn to shoot right-handed.
Yeah, just duck to the left when you pull the trigger in the.
What was that? Shocked. Oh, they
just dropped it from like 2 stories.
Was that got a safety or is it got a trigger safety?
Both. I think it's just like my gun.
Probably. I think most of them have the dual safeties on them.
The thumb safety then?
Yeah.
Yeah. They're fun to shoot.
So what's that, 5.6?
5.56?
Yeah.
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 5.5 millimeter, more or less.
Yep.
Well, he's got some confidence there. I don't know if I would drop it on that site, but
I tell you one thing: your 9mm round is a bigger bullet than this bullet.
oh yeah.
So
Yeah, they're tiny.
I can do.
They
I know
are.
how to do math.
no, I know you do. I've shot them. I know Seth
Yeah.
has one, and I know you were talking about your 9mm and a 12 gauge. That's why the only thing I was saying is, it's just a little bit bigger than a 22. There's so much fun. The
Oh, dude,
hate
he had
these
his
guns
over
get,
open.
man, is ridiculous. Look at that, dirty.
Yeah, fire's better than an F-16.
That thing's wide open. The
I mean,
bolt is open.
M16. F-16's a bit of a
Holy
fire.
crap, dude!
That's like Clay. Where is he? He didn't rub that in though.
Huh?
He didn't rub that. He didn't rub it that time.
Oh,
Yeah. Oh, it's. See, that's about one of the things I remember the most about an M16 is that's how you got a slide just like that or similar to cock it for the first round
yeah.
when you load in. I think there was I know there was it was scooped on either side for your two fingers, but I can't remember if there was a latch there or not. It's been too many years.
Where?
On the M16 when you go to rack the
Look,
round.
do it out of a moving truck.
Man, I fired him in high school when I was in junior RTC.
Did I miss anything good?
We're talking
No.
about guns.
Watching this guy beat the hell out of his AR.
I mean, seriously, like he's beating it pretty good.
What brand is that?
A Palmetto State Armory,
Oh, okay. So where are those made?
South Carolina.
Oh, really? They actually made in the States. Oh.
Yeah, it's a great gun, man. It's been really well. Oh my gosh, dude, he's gonna drag it.
Yeah, he is.
Oh my gosh.
I seen one where they had AR versus.
Oh, we put tape over the muzzle, huh?
Oh.
Yeah, I know my son's he got a
You didn't play
1911.
that the broken recorder. My heart will go on.
Now I know how to make Seth have a brain aneurysm.
No, I'm not having a brain aneurysm. I'm just saying.
Well, yeah, if you took Seth's gun and did that to it, yes, you would have an aneurysm. I think you'd also have a big hole in your ass from where he shot you after doing it.
I mean, that's a quick way to lose weight, though.
Yeah.
Where's the magazine release?
Huh?
Does the magazine release on the other side? Because he seems to be taking that magazine off pretty easily.
It's
Dude,
right
no,
at the.
he didn't. He just shot it. No, he didn't.
It looked
it's
like
right-
he hit it.
Oh crap! Hang on. Right. Oh God.
Because he takes it out really quickly.
Yeah, it's right. It's literally right there. Watch. Boom.
Right there was
Yep.
where his
Yeah,
right finger,
right
index finger. Okay,
Yep.
all right. I'm used to being on the thumb for my pistol.
Yeah, it's right there on that one side. He's gonna throw it up. They're gonna skeet shoot it. No! Oh my God!
And he shot the end of the muzzle too.
Yeah.
And it nosedived straight down.
It was just the tip.
Just a tip, baby.
Just the tip.
Dude, that dude's got some guts, man.
Was it
It
muzzle?
peppered the rail. You can see it.
Yeah.
He got some guts, dude. Because I would not be shooting something that been shot.
Mm-mm.
Why'd he put tape over the muzzle though? And it looks like he
I don't
finally
know.
went through it. I guess so we can see that he's really shooting through it.
I guess so.
That's a shotgun.
Is it bird shot or buckshot?
Oh, gee
Fuck.
whiz.
God.
Yeah, what was his load? Was that birdshot?
It didn't show, but look at the metal. It's all
Yeah.
peppered up. The optics all boogered and
Yeah, I don't know if that's birdshot.
God, dude,
Is
that's a heck of a
buckshot
gun,
worse than?
man.
Yeah, buckshot's worse, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's bird shot's basically a warning shot, just pepper you up a little bit. Buckshot's the kill shot.
Yeah.
And then you got the slug for the third.
The slug
Yep.
will go right through you.
Yeah.
Go through you and the two guys behind you.
So
Oh,
since
yeah.
we're on this, have y'all seen them CO2 knives where when you stab somebody, you can push a trigger and CO2 shoots out the knife blade?
No.
They
Why would-
showed it shoot. They stabbed a watermelon and pushed a button, and it literally made the watermelon explode. I'll see if I can find a picture.
No, I have not heard of that. The closest was
Oh
that
my gosh.
that
That's a
one
true
ammo
story.
that would after it shot it would break up and hit you in different areas. That was kind of cool, but that stuff was kind of expensive before all the insanity.
So did they give him one to review?
I hope
Yeah,
so.
they're doing a review. Hang on, I'm trying to find. There was another one that I watched that I really liked, and the dude dumped a whole bunch of sand down through it.
One of the ones I loved, and I don't know which one it was. So it's been too long to even try to find it, but it was like AR versus AK, and like they're dumping pop on them and still shooting them, and then the AK's all rusted out.
Here it is. It's 5,000 rounds later. He puts 5,000 rounds through it and then tells you what he thinks of it.
5,000 rounds.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Watch it. They're dumping sand into it while he's shooting.
How much recoil does that? I mean, that's
Not
It's not
much.
much. It's just really loud.
yeah.
Gosh, dude. This is one of the reasons why I bought this gun. Seriously, it's because I watched this video and the dude was just like, "Yep." You know,
Worst
you do all
case
this stuff with
scenario
it.
with the gun.
Huh?
It's the worst case scenario with the gun.
Seriously, I mean, you're seriously putting the most crap. You know, putting this gun through the most crap. All right, here we go, slinging out into the water.
Will it fire underwater?
I don't think it's an AK-47.
You ever seen that Mythbusters when they shot different weapons underwater?
Yeah. There's
So
a couple of shows that did that.
Yeah.
after you do this video, Seth, can you share mine of the
Yeah.
CO2 knife?
Yeah.
So I heard you can't have a ballistics knife, but you can have a knife that shoots off from gunpowder. Is that true?
I don't know. I think in the ballistics knife, the CO2 knife.
No, the ballistics knife is the one that's spring loaded
Huh.
and it shoots out. I'm pretty sure.
I don't know, but let's see. Here we go. Hold on. Check out that video, Tommy.
I would like fast forward a little bit until like he stabs it into the watermelon.
Well, okay.
Watermelon.
Let's see.
He's kind of darky looking.
So it's got a little trigger and it shoots it out.
Why would you need a knife to do that?
I don't know.
Yeah, that's a kill shot though if it does that. Like there's no stitches to fix that.
Yeah, but that's also like you're not gonna get out of that like court.
No. No, that's they call it the most one of the deadliest knives.
Yeah. I mean, like, you know, you say that we were talking about shotguns just a minute ago. You were talking about the you put bird shot and stuff in it for a warning
Yeah.
shot. Like when you have a shotgun for homeland defense, you need to put like a couple rounds of birdshot in first.
Yeah.
Because that way, when you go to court, you can say, "Look, man, I really wasn't trying to kill this guy. I wanted to give him every chance available, but he kept on and kept on."
Now we
So
are
I
not lawyers or not, and say don't go by our.
Right.
Yes.
But I mean, a lawyer's going to tell you the same thing.
Yeah.
Just you don't want to do anything ridiculous. Like that's just like if you're carrying a baseball bat in your car. Carry a glove.
Yeah, not a ball bat with a nail through it.
Right. Carry a glove.
Have some sense, folks.
Right.
But yeah, no, you're right, though. I mean, like when I had a 12 gauge, it was exactly what you said. It was like 2 bird shot, buckshot, slugs. Every other, boom, 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 boom. But yeah, like the first, the one in the chamber was bird shot, and then the second one was bird shot. Then it was slug or buckshot, then slug, then buckshot, then slug. So I was like, yeah, you get 2 shots. That's it. That's your warning shots. You best get on. Or you could do the rock salt because that's non-lethal. Shoot them in the ass with rock salt.
Yeah.
And then if they keep coming on, you get shot with a 12 gauge rock salt. Your ass is not going to keep coming at a person. If you do, well, you get what you effing deserve. And that is
rubber bullets.
That is what he said. The hell with rubber bullets, man. I'm not going to waste my money on rubber. I'll shoot you with salt, but I'm not going to waste my money on rubber bullets. I will shoot you with rock salt first, though, to give you that fair warning. But then after that, it's game over.
Game over, man.
I love the Chappelle show when he goes and he buys his first shotgun, and the man tells him, he goes, "You look two bird shot and then buckshot, because if it's a crackhead, that bird shot ain't gonna do nothing to him. You got to use the buckshot."
Yeah. Oh yeah.
All right, back to your Spider-Man conversation.
I know, right?
What was your favorite version of Spider-Man?
The one in the 70s.
Tobey Maguire.
Yeah.
No, Tobey Maguire, the first 2. And then, see, the third, in my view, the third, because I think, what's his name, wanted to do 2 more. And the Sony execs thought they knew more about making a movie than Raimi did. And so they made him do 3 the way he ended up doing it. And then to prove that they know what they're doing so well, they did 2 Amazing Spider-Man movies.
Now, was Stan Lee involved with Spider-Man a lot?
Well, the comics he was.
Well, see, from what I hear is a lot of the things that Stan Lee gets credit for, he really didn't have nothing to do with.
Right. Well, Steve Ditko was a lot of Spider-Man and stuff like that. I mean, Stan Lee was involved in obviously the marketing and
he was the face of superheroes.
He was the face of Marvel, right?
Yeah.
Yep. And he had input too. I mean, keep in mind it was a lot of artists, a lot of stories, but you go back in the old days, you only had X amount of people running 15, 20 different comics, and everybody would like on this panel, everybody would kind of help out, and nobody got butthurt and got greedy until it started making money. But at the end of the day, Marvel lost Spider-Man. Like they sold that shit to Sony. So, it's kind of one of them funny things where it's like, as good as Marvel was, they almost filed bankruptcy, and DC almost ended up taking the win back in the day. And now you've got 2 comic book companies that make fuck all for comics, and they're not doing the greatest in movies either. So, I mean, every now and again we get a diamond in a goat's ass, if you will, for a comic book. Which I know, like Seth, you were big into the Last Ronin. You were enjoying the hell out of that Turtle book. Was one of the last ones we talked about, other than like Walking Dead and some of the other stuff. But yeah, I mean, when's the last time you actually went and bought a brand new comic of, did you go buy Muslim Captain America? I didn't. Did you go buy Riri Williams? Did you go buy any of the shit they pushed? No, because all that stuff went down, man. They went down big time. And they still are swinging it now from the comics that didn't make the money into the movies, which is not going to make the money either. And if theaters go under, it's all going to be on that Disney Plus shit. You know, it'd be like, oh, well, if you want this, pay $30. I'm not paying $30 for any of this. Now, Tommy, did you see Black Widow?
Yes.
Seth?
No.
So to be honest, I want to, when we come up in October, this is my idea. We get a projector, because there'll be a new movie that's on one of the streaming services that's also in the theaters. And we watch it at Seth's house on the projector on his garage door with a nice fire going.
And no bears.
Yeah, Chad's got a projector that he said we could borrow.
Yeah.
So
because I started watching some of it. It was all right. I mean, I wasn't expecting a whole lot out of it, but I was kind of watching. I'm like, all right, whatever. And I fell asleep and I never finished it. I have to go back and rewatch it. But it was all right. I mean, it wasn't, it was just kind of like, again, 20 years too late.
Yeah.
But,
the only thing that bugged me is her saying she can break the thing in her nose to where.
Yeah. Well, scientifically, we already know that's all horse shit.
There was no necessary for that.
Yeah.
Like, they could have wrote something better than that. That was like.
It was retarded.
That was kindergarten movie shit.
It was retarded, dude. Yeah. I mean, at the end of the day, right? It's a movie. Don't put logic in movies.
But,
I mean, that's the thing.
I understand that, but you got to know your audience. Yes, you're going to have some kids watch it, but you're going to have a shit ton of adults watching it, and they're going to think about crap like that.
Well, think about it, though. Look at how much money it lost. So there's a lot of people that didn't watch it. So, again, this isn't Raimi's Spider-Man. This isn't anything good, that we've had in the last, decade and a half with Marvel. This is some shit. So, even previous back into the 90s and whatnot. I mean, Leif and I were lucky enough to see the original, like, our Spider-Man from the 70s. Like, go watch that movie. Let's see, both you boys go watch that 1970s movie.
It's funny how all the B movies came out during COVID, like it was planned.
Mm-hmm.
Like, Nothing Good was supposed to come on, like if Endgame, it was right before everything hit.
Well, even Star Wars, the last movie I saw was Bad Boys 3, right? So Star Wars came out before all that. So, like, Bad Boys 3 is one of the last newer movies that played before the shit all shut down.
Mm-hmm.
There were a couple other movies. I know it's not the only one, but I'm not going to go Google back and see. But when I went to the theaters with my brother, because the whole reason I went to see that was both my younger brothers loved Bad Boys 1 and 2. And they're like, hey, let's go see the third movie. And I'm the oldest. So I'm like, yeah, man, brother time, right? Yeah, let's go do this. We went and watched it. It was fun. It was okay. It was a Bad Boys movie. I'd liked it better if they weren't speaking in Spanish because I have no idea what the hell was said, and I can't read the subtitles before they go off the screen. But visually, it was good, and it was still a fun time.
What were you going to say, Seth?
I think the last movie I saw, well, I mean, obviously, I've been since the stuff, but before COVID and stuff, the last one I saw was The Rise of Skywalker. But we were talking about Endgame. Could you imagine if that stuff had hit and pushed Endgame back to this side of the pandemic?
Now, do you think we're going to start seeing movies where people are wearing masks?
In the movies?
Maybe.
Yeah, like the background people are wearing masks. Because you think about it, they're pushing that so hard now. I think you're going to start seeing it in movies. They already do it for all the doctor shows my wife watches. They all wear masks during the whole movie. I mean, it saves on makeup, I guess.
You can hide their ugly ass. I mean, Shameless kind of did it a little bit because that series ended, and they had a little bit with the mask and stuff there towards the tail end of it. But at the end of the day, it's ridiculous that they're going back to the mask thing, and then it's like, oh well, if you don't want to wear a mask, get the shot. I mean, come on, think about it, right? Like, it was 2 weeks to flatten a curve that turned into wear a mask, that turned into a vaccine, that turned into, if you get the vaccine, you don't have to wear a mask. That's turned into the headache of bullshit that we're dealing with now. And as Channel Dad's brought up, really the government, the state governments and the shit that is being pushed on us is illegal. So wake up, people. I mean, do what you're going to do, but don't tell me I have to go do something because it's not going to happen. It's not going to work the way you want it to.
Series now, the problem with series I'm watching that's really getting on my nerves is I'll start watching a series and I'll love it all the way until the very end season.
Finale?
Yeah, the season finale, it will go full left. Like they know it's the end of the series, so they know no one's going to watch it afterwards. And they know you're already invested in it, and they'll go full left and not think anything about it.
Right, like they destroyed Voltron.
They destroyed Voltron. I watched a show called Preacher, and it was about a guy, and it was great all the way until the last season. They had to put Nazis in there wearing mega hats and stuff like that.
How many seasons did that get, Tommy? Because I only got about halfway through the second. Which that was a comic book too, by the way.
Yeah, I think that the comic book was so much better.
Oh yeah. I think 4. Okay. Yeah, I got through the first season into the second season, and then that was I didn't have cable anymore, so I missed out on from there on out.
So that's what kind of pisses me off. I get interested in a series, and then they'll totally do that at the very end. Always, it seems.
I tried to watch it, but I ended up missing a couple episodes and never really went back for it.
Yo, Tommy, when old boy put his head in the trunk and then pulled the 12 gauge to make it so he couldn't hear. Yeah, son. Yeah. So he didn't hear the word of the guy coming through. Oh yeah, that was bad. That was funny shit. Like I remember that stuff, man. It's been a minute since I watched it. Then when the town exploded too, that was pretty funny. Especially what was going on. It's like, oh, you getting some? Oh. Yeah. But yeah, man, the comic was way better. I didn't read it, but I had heard it was way better from a friend of mine that had read it. The show was okay, like I said, for the first and a half that I saw, season 1.5. I was okay with it, but I never picked it back up.
Yeah. Now there's
I'm watching stuff from the 90s or the 70s. That seems to be
there's a big thing about South Park getting criticized about having too much for males and not enough for females.
Well, remember when we used to have Spike TV with movies for guys who like movies?
Oh my God!
Couldn't do that today with the bullshit of today. Why is it that we have turned into such a? Yeah, they got Lifetime.
It always hates men. No matter what movie you watch, the men's the final villain.
Always.
Like even if it's a girl killer, she's killing because her boyfriend's making her, or something, some crap like that.
Because the boyfriend looked at another girl and said, she's cute.
Yeah, and then he becomes the villain because of that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it is weird how the 2020s have really gone batshit crazy.
I miss Spike TV.
Man, I miss movies for guys who like movies. I mean, shit, there was always a good movie on.
Well, and you had FX that used to show good movies.
Yeah, same with It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia, man. That used to be really good. And I think I got through season 10, and I don't think I've gone past.
I got through season 4, and then I stopped. I had a feeling it was going to go down a bad road.
Yeah, I mean, I got all the way through season 10 without any issues, and it went to FXX, and I didn't have FXX, so it's just like, oh, all right. And then whenever the shit would play on, whatever, Hulu or Netflix or whatever I had, that's when I'd get, when they released the whole season. Because like you, I just would much rather on the weekend sit down and get through all of it and go week to week.
Everybody's got that background show or movie when they're doing something, they can put it in the background and just let it go.
Yeah.
While they're doing something. What is y'all's background movie? Mine is Family Guy. I'll put it on Family Guy, and I'll be working on something, and I'll turn over and get a little laugh, and then get back to work. What is yours? Is it a movie or series?
Depends on what mood I'm in. Like right now, obviously, because of the show, I got Spider-Man going. You guys have been with me numerous times. But for what you're talking about, 1966 Batman series. Not the movie, the series. Because I've got that on Blu-ray. I'll throw that on there. I'll let the disc go. There's like 12 episodes per disc or whatever it is. And, you know, you can walk out of the room, come back in, and still sit down and be like, yeah, I mean, I've already seen them all dozens of times.
Why do I feel like Lapes is a documentary series?
How to turn humans into beef jerky.
Yeah,
Well, that would be the guy behind me. You know, that's what his is.
I don't tend to have stuff like that on.
He's listening to NPR radio.
Usually I just put it on like ridiculousness or something.
I've done that. Because that's something you don't have to follow, but you can like turn your head and like see someone get hit in the nuts or something and laugh.
Yeah, dude, I can't stand Family Guy.
No?
Really?
I hate that show so bad.
Like always or just recently?
Always.
Oh, come on. The bit
you
with
like the
Quagmire
first
when he
season?
finds out that the interweb and masturbation is what? Come on, that's funny.
I think the first like maybe 5 to 10 seasons
Oh, well,
are
shit.
hilarious.
What
Yeah,
about
there
what
was-
about Rick and Morty?
I've tried to watch that show multiple times. I get that it's hilarious. People find it hilarious, and there's a few things I've laughed at. It's just not for me.
Well, the only reason why I like Rick and Morty is because when I was growing up, I liked Dexter's Laboratory, and it kind of reminds me of it.
The TV episodes, though, dude, with the box where it's different, you know,
Yeah,
that to me are some of the best episodes, which those I think you would like. It's an interdimensional TV box.
yeah.
Huh.
So, like,
I've
you know,
seen-
you'd be watching. Oh, dude, like those. I think there's like 2 or 3 of them. Dude, those are just hilarious. Because Rick and Morty, like, I can watch it. Some of them are funnier, and some of the episodes are kind of stupid. But you know, some of it's all right. It's like, okay, all right. And I can see where it's kind of like it's a kids' cartoon, but it's also for adults. But it's more for adults than kids. But
Well,
and I
I
can
think
see where
I've
you're
seen the
coming from.
first,
But there are those few episodes that
quite
are
a bit
worth
of the
watching.
first season.
Mm.
I really thought the in the first season, the one with the dog, the mecha suit,
Yeah.
I thought that was hilarious.
Well, they have more freedom of writing because they can explain it by just saying science.
Right. I mean, I recognize it's very famous and very popular. It's just not for me.
Did you watch the Pickle Rick episode?
No, I haven't. But I mean,
Watch Pickle
I'm not
Rick
opposed
episode.
to it. I just haven't.
I
Yeah.
got you.
But if for one, I just really want you to watch the Pickle Rick episode.
That was funny.
That was funny because literally he turns himself into a pickle,
Yep.
gets thrown down the sewer.
Tommy, shut
He has-
up.
He has no arms, so he has to figure out how to walk and everything.
Don't ruin it for him. Dude.
But,
like literally the
somebody-
TV ones and Pickle Rick. Yeah, those because if you like the dog one, you're gonna like those because it's kind of
Okay.
more of that style of humor.
Somebody I was talking to was saying that Rick and Morty might actually be like a spin on Doc Brown and
Yeah,
Yeah.
Back to the Future. Yeah,
yeah.
Now, did
Looks
you
really
like
cool.
Robot Chicken?
When I watched it, I thought it was funny, but I was never up that late.
See, I never knew this. I thought you liked Family Guy. So I'm shocked.
Oh, dude, I hate Family Guy.
I really am shocked. It just seemed like it would fit, which is funny because a lot of people think you'll like a show by your personality, and you might
Yeah.
actually hate it. Like I did not like the Crocodile Hunter. I thought it was cheesy to
Gosh,
me.
dude, you almost had to censor something out because
deleted.
my initial response.
Tommy.
Yeah,
Delete. No, but I mean, again, though, that's the thing, right? Like, I guarantee you, there's stuff that Leip and I would watch. And I know that because Leip's older than I am. There's stuff that he's watched that I would have had more exposure to, giggity, than you guys. That is just common for us. Where for you guys, you're like, what? And then
Chicken
you
Fried
come to
Chicken.
like something like Family Guy, where like I like Family Guy, but it's been decades.
right
ago.
back.
You know, yeah, like when it first started, and then you get some of the good episodes and American Dad and stuff like that. But I mean,
dude,
I was a big
that's another one.
DBZ
I hate
fan.
American Dad Because they make the dad the conservative, and he's like the dumbest one in the whole bunch.
Well, there's Roger. And the fish.
And- but they make the conservative like the point of being stupidity and the joke. But not if you check the private chat, that was going to be my response to him saying something about the crocodile hunter. I mean, I felt it on my lips about to pop out. And I was
Yeah,
just like,
it came close.
no,
Yeah, it did. Oh my goodness, that's funny. That's funny.
So
That's good
okay.
stuff.
So I've gotten more into Seth's personality about him not liking Family Guy. So what animated show do you like besides like Ultron and stuff like that? I'm curious.
I mean, I like Paw Patrol. I'm serious. My daughter's obsessed with it right now, so that's all we have to watch. And I legit find myself like,
So breaking news. We
Yeah,
just,
Seth likes Paw
Echo.
Patrol.
no, actual breaking news. There was a drone strike from the U.S. Guess where it hit?
Kabul.
Yes.
Yeah, I just seen that.
Yeah. I know this ain't that type of show or not, but
Well, I mean, that's something
Activity-
that's happening live time, bro. That's
Somebody's got
different.
some crazy echo.
is it better?
No, you're echoey.
I'll turn my volume down. Is that better?
Not really.
Let me turn my mic sensitivity down.
Tommy got too excited.
How's that?
Ooh.
That's not me
No
now.
echo.
It's coming off late.
They hit ISIS K.
Late.
What?
I was just making sure you didn't have no echo. I thought you did.
I was muted.
No, you weren't.
Well,
'Cause I was talking,
muted.
and I saw you lighten up, and I'm like, "Oh, it's coming off late." That's the reason I caught it.
I was muted on my headset. I'm lighting up now.
Yeah. Well,
Go ahead
earlier
and
Tommy
talk.
was talking, and you were lighting up, and then Seth would talk, and you were lighting up. I talked, you were lighting. I was like, "Oh, it's coming." We were going to blame poor Tommy, but it was
Oh.
coming off your end. It's okay.
I thought I looked. I didn't see it doing that.
It's all right, bud.
So do you think this is like
Not doing it now.
so with that drone strike, is this gonna cause something more, y'all think, or you think it's just a one-time thing?
I don't know. I'm still trying
I
to
was
look.
saying, yeah, I was telling my wife earlier, was it today or yesterday? It's like if they were serious about getting the Americans out and not coming back, what the Taliban would do is show up and help all the Americans pack and get them to the air, wherever, and wave goodbye. Because the problem is, the way they got people pardoned off, if we really lose 10,000 people, they're going to be people that want to push the nuclear option button and just turn it into a sheet of glass. I mean,
Well, we've been battling them for 20 years. I mean,
I know, but that's what I'm
bad
saying.
idea.
Instead of overrunning the country like that and rounding, help them all pack, move all their stuff to the cargo ships and everything else, and kiss on both cheeks when they climb in, then take over the country.
But see,
They'll put Americans in harm's way first. That's
No.
just
Here's
dumb.
my thing. So you had them take over. Why? And they were all in one location. Why didn't they bomb them then?
Because they undid everything that the former president has done, along with many of the other ones that were trying to get through this shit. And, look at the geriatric piece of crap that we have in office now that doesn't know what he's doing.
He's not calling the shots, I guarantee you.
No. See,
He can't even put his pants on.
you can't just blame him. Who's ever pulling the strings is really the one that caused this. He's just the one that's going to catch all the hell for it. And then he's not going to know what happened.
Yeah. No. But yeah, supposedly there was supposed to be some deal that he thought he had. I don't know. I thought it was kind of dumb. I was kind of like, if you really wanted us to leave, just stay up in the mountains till we really leave. Because the Afghan troops weren't going to. There's too much corruption in the Afghan government. It wasn't going to hold for very long.
No.
So
Hell, we went there to train their troops to fight. Remember, nobody showed up.
yeah.
I mean, we've been dealing with this late. I mean, this was even when I was younger. So you are the freshest of people that have dealt with it the longest. They're going to remember. But I mean, I remember enough, and I've got years on these guys. So yeah.
But yeah, that's what I don't understand. If you really wanted the Americans to leave, and then you just stay where you are, make it all peace and quiet.
Well,
Essentially,
ain't they supposed to, like, there's no fighting during the winter months?
Well, there's Ramadan in May, I think.
So
yeah,
why didn't
some
they do
weird
it on
ass
a
time of the year,
peaceful
Tommy.
time?
Yeah.
But I mean, they're terrorists, man. You think they're going to really follow any rules?
They're also very religious in their.
Yeah, and in their religion, we're the infidels, and they want to kill us all. But yet, they're still dumbass Americans in the Middle East.
Yeah.
There was some groups from some school in California too, some school group that went. I'm like, why? I mean, there's a lot of history there, and it's some interesting territory.
Yeah.
But it's like, but it's a very volatile, and it has been for a long time.
There's some Freemasonry stuff there.
Oh, there's that everywhere.
Yeah, but I'm surprised it's there. Like, they were showing, like, they zoomed in on a building that had the Freemason symbol on it.
Well, yeah,
Well-
Tommy, that's they were there, man. That's
Depends. The Freemasons borrowed a lot of symbols from a lot of other groups. Some of that stuff is older than the Freemasons.
Oh, okay.
It's like the swastika is a Hindu symbol, and most people don't realize that the Nazis turned it around.
Yeah.
But that's a symbol that's really ancient, and you can actually find it in several Indian tribes, American Indian tribes as well. So it's like a symbol of life and luck and different things, because it's supposed to essentially be, it's a stylized version of the sun. So, and then your occult will take those symbols and turn them around to use them for evil deeds. It's like the upside down cross. It's upside down pentagram.
So,
The right side up pentagram is representation of man and of the birth of man. Upside down, it's the death of man.
So next Friday will be the first show of the month. Do y'all want to do the prepper show for that?
I'm down.
depends on how hungover I am, because the day before that's my 46th birthday.
Which I'm gonna go to Walmart and buy some. They have the 5-year lasting food that's like freeze dried and everything. And I'm.
Are you gonna eat it
on the show?
Are you gonna eat it?
Yeah.
I want to see you eat it.
Yeah,
You're gonna be like, "Oh, this is awful! Don't buy this."
One is biscuits and gravy that I'm going to try. The other one, it's called it's like a protein bar, but it weighs like 5 pounds.
I want to see you eat those dehydrated ice cream sandwiches.
Oh, they got them there.
Yeah, I know they do.
They have the mint flavor.
Yeah, that's why I said I want to see you eat one of those. For since you're going to do this the day after my birthday, that's what I want for my birthday present from you, is you to eat one of them damn ice cream bars, because I've seen those and I'm like, Do
you want to do it on the show too?
I won't have any money.
It's
I'm
a
broke.
$5 dehydrated ice cream sandwich.
Ice cream
It
sandwich.
costs $5.
I'll try it.
All right, so we'll do that because it's part of survival like stuff.
I'll do you one better.
But it's
dude.
mint. The ice cream sandwich is mint. You don't like mint, do you?
Who?
You.
What?
I thought he likes mint. Oh,
He
I
thought
don't
you
like
liked Rick
mint,
and
but I
Morty. He
still
thinks
eat
you
it.
hate mint. Damn, Tommy, do you even know Seth?
Dude, mint ice
Now,
cream's
my
like my
wife was
second
telling me,
pick.
but she was like, "You don't like mint." And I was like, "I know I don't like mint," but I thought she was telling me you don't like mint.
Oh,
Yo, mint ice cream is like my legit second pick.
I don't like mint.
Well, you're gay, so
well, they have regular usually too, though. You might have to go to a different Walmart.
hold up. I'll do you one better, bro.
Okay.
Instead of doing for Tommy, instead of doing just the ice cream, why don't we get one of those like
Meals?
meal kits,
That's
like
what I'm
the
talking about. I'm
MRE?
getting the biscuits and gravy one.
I ain't doing all that one.
No. We don't have to
biscuits
all
and
do the
gravy one.
same.
Yeah,
Hold on. Instead of
Okay.
everybody doing the same, you could do something different.
but we both got to try the ice cream sandwich.
Yeah, we'll do the ice cream sandwich. Go to Walmart and get you one of them MREs, and then just make sure you get an ice cream sandwich.
Yeah, and then not this one, but the next month we're gonna have like a cooking episode where you can make 5-year long lasting bread. And
And you get to eat sushi if everything
Yes.
pans out right.
yeah. But they actually say it's really good bread, but it just lasts for 5 years. It's more of like you gotta have granola and stuff in it.
Like a 5-9 grain or whatever.
Yeah, it's very simple ingredients, but they used it during the Great Depression because it's enough stuff in it to make you last.
Oh, here you go. Let's see. You got the Weiss Company 5-day survival pack. Food, water, first aid. Oh, that's no. Well, maybe. I don't know. That's like $60.
But yeah, so we'll do that. Adam, if you can find it at your Walmart.
Yeah, I'm looking online right now. I was like, let me see. Because I'd seen them ice cream bars, and I was like, man, I was like,
Do you
seems,
dehydrate it or do you just eat it like it is?
I think it's like freezer dehydrated. You're just supposed to be able to open it up and eat it.
Yeah.
I've never read the directions, but it would be funny as shit to do, just because.
Yeah. So which kind are you gonna get, Seth?
I don't know.
Or do you
I
already
don't know
have
what they
some?
offer. I want to go look through them.
Now, the Walmart also has it's a month's supply in a bucket
Mm-hmm.
I've got one of those.
food, and it's like $25. Maybe one day we'll grab one of them and bring them on the show and see what's all in them.
Well, see, that was kind of my thought when you were talking about doing that. Is we should? I'm sorry. Hold on. I click back over here and it still has the private chat and your last words. So that's funny. So, I'm sorry. And I'm sorry, Tommy. But I mean, like, to me, that would be the thought was like we could all go and then we could, I mean, if Lape wants to or doesn't want to, it's okay because I get your tummy, buddy. So I got your back. But like that would be some kind of fun where we're getting all the same thing. We could all eat it and then people would know what we got so they could go out and get it if they wanted to.
Yes.
And then we could review it here on the channel on, like you said, the first Friday of the month.
Yeah.
So that was my interpretation of what we were talking about trying to do.
Well, see, what I wanted that episode to be is that, and then the other part of the episode be bunkers. Like there's tons of bunkers where they cost all the way from like $100,000 all the way up to $3 million.
Yeah.
The biggest bunker right now it costs $32,000 that someone just bought, but when it originally was built, it cost $5 million, and it was from GE. GE made a bunker, and it's massive. Like you can have a whole community in there, and they sold it for $35,000.
And you didn't buy it?
Not say it's in the desert, and someone turned it into a house, and it looks amazing in there. Like the living room alone, you could have a full swimming pool in.
Hey, I've got something really cool. I'll be right back.
Okay.
All right.
Oh yeah.
Like really cool for us, Seth, or is it like just really cool for you and we don't get to see?
No, he said he'd be back. I think he's going to go get it and show us. Yeah, they used to have that on that prepper show where they do all those.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because I used to watch that show just because it was great to watch it, right? I was like, this could be kind of fun.
What there was the prepper show? Is that the one where there's like they at the end they'll say how long they would survive?
Yeah, they give you statistics.
And here's the problem with statistics on survival.
Yeah.
And I love that episode that's on your TV, by the way. My ADD kicked in. That's my favorite.
Oh,
episode.
yeah. Hell yeah, man.
Where he's got 6 arms.
Yeah, hell yeah. Season 2, baby.
The problem with statistics is they don't put in the fact if a person wants to survive, they will survive. Like they'll push to the limits. Like they said, all your food will be gone. That man will tackle a cat and eat it if he wants to live.
Hey, man, like Alex Jones, I'll eat my neighbor's ass. My kids got to eat.
Yeah.
You know.
Like, you'll hear about people have absolutely nothing and be on a boat for like 10 days or 20 days and they still survive.
Right.
Now they ain't in the best shape or healthy.
True.
They do survive. It's all, I guess, somewhat about willpower.
Here, Tommy, click on this one. This one's on the Walmart website, and it's not too expensive. It's a 48-hour. It's a breakfast one. 48-hour 4-person meal.
You share your screen.
It's in a private chat.
Oh.
You can just click on it. I mean, I was just looking because I was like, that's because I'm just on the Walmart. I don't want us to get, we don't want to get Walmart mad at us. So there's that one with breakfast. This is, and that one's not too expensive. It's like $20.
All right, check this out. This is a hydro.
He's trying
flashlight.
to troll me on the chats. Just ignore it.
Yep.
Yeah, he said. What? What did he say?
He was trying to say statistics.
What did he say? What did he say?
He didn't say statistics. It's okay though. It was funny.
See, here's the problem living in a house where everybody has proper grammar.
And you don't?
Well, her dad will use massive words, like words I've never heard in my life, like a foreign language. Where everybody has your food will be. Are we watching days and they still survive?
He's trying to find your statistics.
Now they ain't in the best shape or healthy.
True.
They do survive. It's all, I guess, somewhat about willpower.
Here, Tommy, click on this one. This one's on the Walmart website, and it's not too expensive. It's a per show where they do all those. Yeah. I used to watch that show just because it was great to watch it. Right? I was like, this could be kind of fun.
What there was the prepper show? Is that the one where there's like they at the end they'll say how long they would survive?
Yeah, they give you statistics.
And here's the problem with statistics on survival.
Yeah,
and I love that. My ADD kicked in.
Oh my god, dude! Whatever. You're ridiculous.
I know I'm immature.
Specific is. Oh, I know he thinks specific. Oh, I know that.
Hey, y'all can't all gang up on me. And you sleep beside
me.
We
are.
Well, she married you, so yeah, you're pretty much screwed.
Hey, Seth, remember when the coyote said yeep yeep?
They do. Look it up. They say yeep yeep.
That's right. I do remember that. He said yeep yeep.
Oh, Tommy gun.
All right, so check this out. We were talking about
go solo, bro.
Yeah, so we were talking about doing the whole survival stuff.
Mm-hmm.
This is a hydro flashlight. All right, it's got a right now. Let me just show you just to prove. All right, so you hear the click, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
No light. Take this out. This is the battery core. Cup of water. Let it sit. You can hear the little bubbles filling up. I think it's gotta. Hold on, it's gotta sit for like a minute or so.
Yeah.
but this thing runs off of water. The electricity used with water, and it ran for like 3 days.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Well, we know you got to keep that just in case the bear decides to take out your electricity.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Dude, this thing rocks.
Kind of reminds
Yeah.
me of the flash. Well, I mean, it doesn't, but like the Tesla flashlights. Except you don't gotta
Yeah.
like whack it to make it come on.
Yeah, I mean it's not super bright, but it's just enough.
Yeah.
Like this is a
I mean,
great
eventually you'll if it was like an apocalypse, eventually you're gonna not be able to find batteries, or if you do, they only got a 5-year lifespan. So
Yep.
but man, I
Well,
thought
they
that
do
was
make-
neat.
Oh, it is. Although they
I
do
thought
make.
it was hilariously pointless, but and it just leaked all over my pants.
Now you know how she felt.
so yeah, I think that would be a good addition. Channel Dad, have you ever done any prepping work or researched it any?
I may or may not have a year's worth of food in my garage.
Dang, a year. Did you do My Patriot Supply?
I think it's what we did years ago.
That's cool.
Got 4 gray boxes of stuff, plastic boxes, all freeze dried stuff.
Have you tried any of it?
Yeah, we tried some of it a while ago, like when we first got it. I don't remember. It's okay. It's changed a lot since we bought that stuff.
Actually, they do got vanilla.
Mm-hmm. You should adjust for your Walmart, but you could have it shipped too if you order enough, for free. But yeah, dude, I found it. I was like, I know damn well because I like mint and or don't like mint. But I was like, you know what? Here you go, Tommy.
They got
Look.
chicken and dumplings.
Well, hold on a second. Let me go see if I can find something.
Okay, you get the chicken and dumplings, and I'll get the gravy biscuits.
The gravy biscuit. How is it you're going to eat the gravy biscuits? I love it. Tommy's like, I'm eating gravy biscuits. Fuck all y'all. I'm eating gravy biscuits.
Dude, I'm telling you, the gravy biscuits are probably gonna be nasty.
Probably. There you go.
I mean,
Here's
They have a good artificial taste of gravy biscuits too.
Then again, Tommy loves microwavable pizza stuff.
Yeah.
Classic spaghetti with meat sauce, chicken and
Chili mac.
dinner, chicken fried rice, chili
I
mac and
hate
beef.
rice.
Mm-hmm. Mac and cheese.
Rice tastes good.
I love the one set where it's like breakfast food, but it's like oatmeal and banana chip. I'm like, oh, fuck off. I'm not eating that. If I want that, I'm just going to go make fresh.
I mean, if you gotta eat it.
Yeah. If you got to eat it, I get it. But like, because they've got just the breakfast ones. They've got like 2 different ones that are like 20 some bucks. That first one I put in there at least had pancakes. Like, I'll buy that one. Like, I'm like, it's got pancakes and what else was in there? Yeah, some good looking foods, right? Like, not oatmeal. It's only 48 hours, but still. There we go.
So, ain't it recommended that you at least have at least 1 month or 2 months of food in your house? Ain't that what they recommend?
I don't know. I got 4 of these.
Oh, wow.
All right, Lape, show us what's up.
Hey, OG.
What's up? What's up, little Greg?
So I got chicken noodle soup.
That one wouldn't sound too bad.
Maple Grove oatmeal. Oh, there's all kinds of crap in here.
I'm curious if his
Seller's Way
tastes
powdered
better.
milk. There you go.
Yeah.
Can you?
Yep. I'm curious if his will taste better than Walmart's version.
Yeah. So this is the. What the heck is this?
Probably, Tommy. Well, I mean, it just depends, though, Tommy, because I mean, you've got different brands that are making this stuff.
Yeah,
so.
it's Patriot Alliance or whatever.
Oh.
I don't know. It's something that Glenn Beck was hawking years ago. It's a multi-tool comes with it. I don't know.
Just out
There's
of curiosity, how much
there are all
does
these
one
things
cost?
about how. So you got the crisis, with the after crisis, your water guide, survival garden guide, how to cut your grocery bills in half. Maybe I give this to my wife now. It's amazing when she goes to visit her mother and I go do the shopping. We eat as much, but I get half as much crap as she does. I spend half as much money. But no, there's a lot of oatmeal in here. I don't know what the dates
share
are. On
the
this stuff.
last comment?
That's not always true.
What?
If you have ammo, you can always get food.
Well,
Oh.
you're not just talking about hunting, I don't think. I think like going
Greg's
into
from
someone's
Texas,
house.
so he's going to eat one way or the other.
Yeah,
Well,
that's
but
it.
see, here's the
That's-
problem. Here's the problem. Everybody and their brother is going to be shooting everything too. So you have probably food for about 2 to 3 weeks until you've done killed out the whole population.
Well, there's that, and then there's taking it from people who have food but don't have ammo.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's true, but
Or even trading a little bit of your ammo for the food.
So there's Traveler's Stew. So there's all kinds of stuff in here. And if I remember correctly, each box has different stuff.
Now, how much did one box cost? If
I don't
you
remember.
remember?
A lot.
Greg says store it up for me.
Now,
Yeah,
see, like with Seth's situation,
but I have ammo.
if like the power grid goes out, are you going to make a underground fridge for all your meat?
I'd have to do something like that.
Or you could, you saw that Seth was a couple weeks ago. You showed that one video of the guy making a
Or you could dehydrate
pit.
your meat.
you could
dehydrate smoke it.
Yeah.
Then bury it.
I mean that the way they got across the
Yeah.
the Conestoga wagons, you had fresh meat for a while, then you had bacon that was salt cured, and eventually your last few weeks were pretty much dried jerky.
Greg says we could store it up for him, like he's gonna come and take it.
Yep, that's my guy. Hell yeah.
So,
Well, that's the thing too, is then you get 400 people coming at you, then you don't really have a chance.
Right.
But then they'll all shoot each other anyway. So,
yes.
but anyway, I know nowadays they've got better stuff than that. But yeah, I probably now most of that you got to add water to. There's not a whole lot of it that you can just. But that's part of why they you have this and water purifiers and all that other stuff.
Well, catching rainwater if you live in an area that rains a lot is a plus.
Yeah. Well, it depends when. I'm going to turn my stupid camera off. Well, and that's it too. I mean, there's a creek up the street, but yeah, if it all went to hell in a handbasket and we didn't have city water, getting water would be a problem.
I've got a well.
Yeah.
Which I know how to tap into the water towers.
Just
Even if
don't
the
tap
power
into the
goes out.
sewage system, Tommy, and think it's
Water
water.
The
towers.
water towers. Just the
Yeah.
water towers.
What are you getting water powers from?
Water towers.
Yeah. Take the corn out of your ears,
Water
baby. If you got
powers.
your hair cut, you could hear straight there.
I do
Appalachian
need to get a
American.
haircut bad.
You know what's
start
gonna
calling
happen?
you the
Everybody wants me
hermit.
to, everybody wants me to cut my hair short.
you're gonna go get this appointment for the haircut, and then that's when the shit's gonna happen, and you're just gonna have Rick Grimes hair from here on out. You know,
I'm okay with that. It's annoying, and at times I'm like, yeah, dude, I really want to cut it, but other times I like it.
that's why you
Okay.
haven't cut it, bro. Because there's those times that you like it.
Okay, if this was our group for the apocalypse, what would everybody's job be? I can't cook, so I couldn't be.
Oh no! We know you can make a mean bowl of cereal. It's been documented, man.
Me, I'm thinking I'm the mechanic and the one that builds the stuff, the cool stuff.
Yeah, you're the Blackfinger is what's his name calls it on Mad Max.
Yes. So, Adam, what would yours be?
I know how to cook.
Okay.
Okay, cook. I was gonna say Adam's more of like your BS
Chef.
man. Like he's the one that meets people and
Oh yeah,
sells them a
that
bill
too.
of goods,
Although-
and then we end up talking him into a trap.
Remember the biggest issue in a real apocalypse, I wouldn't be here because we're not gonna be able to find insulin. So I would be the first one gone.
There is a way to make insulin in a.
All right, so you're gonna keep me alive, Tommy. All right, then.
I've actually researched this.
Then I will help Seth with cooking and hunting and whatnot. But yes, I will be your bullshitter. So there you go. Your greeter that we talk him into a
How to
trap.
make your own insulin.
Hi, my name's Negan.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
Channel Dad and Seth, what would y'all's jobs be?
I'm
I
making
think-
the alcohol.
Yeah, I was gonna say we
He's
already
gonna
know
make the
Lake's making the
alcohol.
beer.
And he's going to be trying to contact the government. I can see him now being like the one trying to make a computer work.
So you're saying he's like Eugene?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'd be looking to see who was out there and try to stay away from the government. But yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't. It depends. If I couldn't get a hold of hops, I'm echoing. I would just make whiskey.
I'd be all right with that.
Just distill stuff down.
So you'll be the therapist by giving us whiskey.
Yeah. Because I could even if I'm doing distillation, I could even use wild fermentation, and I would get rid of the sourness by distilling. So
I would say Seth would probably be the one hunting for meat.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know. I'm not that good of a hunter.
Can you
I just like
fish?
shoot stuff. I don't have the patience for fishing.
At the end of the day, it'd be all of us chipping in though when it comes to shit like
Well,
that.
see, here's the thing. What we would do is we would get together and we would hightail it down to Danville and join with Justin's group because
Yes.
he's already got like an old mansion that's up in the hills that he's like, I'm gonna go there and like set up shop.
Damn.
So we would just get together and then we would go join his crew and like
Which,
do
I
whatever.
mean, Seth would be the getaway driver. Because I've seen Seth drive. I'm not the getaway driver. Seth
No,
is.
you're not. You're barely a driver, sir. What do you mean getaway
Yeah.
drivers?
But like when,
Yeah.
when Seth would have his S10 out, we'd be in the parking garage just whipping through them corners and everything.
S10. What are you talking about? He did that shit in the Tahoe when we were down there. Like he's like, this is just me normally driving. I'm like, okay, yeah, I could see that. I'm like, all right, getaway driver.
He's used to back roads,
Yeah.
so he would be the getaway driver if shit went sideways.
Yeah.
So we got a plan here.
Well, we would use the black truck for a go fast vehicle, and then we would have to have two big vehicles for like a blockade.
Wow, I can't drive, so I'll be the blockade.
Yeah. So like, what you do is like you're clearing out a store, right? You have your blockade vehicles kind of coming in at an angle. You have your go fast vehicle wheel up, slide around. You throw the supplies in, and then it books. So you'd want something light and quick.
Now, can anyone train dogs?
Adam's gonna have a tack vest on his wiener dogs with guns mounted.
He's gonna have a wiener military dog.
Hey man, it's death
Thing.
from the ankles down, yo. You should know the answer to that question. It's
From
always.
the ankles down. No.
He's like attacking. You just see 1,000 wiener dogs coming after people.
Hey man, they'll look at you and be like, "Look, we're either gonna hunt you or fuck you or kill you."
But yeah, so anyone watching, you'll have to stay tuned for the Doomsday prep show. Which when we start that, I might do like a big nuclear explosion before the show.
I would hope so. It's either going to be that or Seth playing Mad Max.
Intro?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just wondering.
I still don't want to use my voice.
You just got to tell me what you want.
What are you doing?
I don't even know. Why do we have to have voices?
Just like an introduction thing. The thing I'm thinking of would work really good. Because you know how like
No, I don't.
the podcast and
Tommy, are you trying to say that the words in your head would come better out of his mouth?
Yes.
Okay.
But the podcast and Dead did it, and I really liked their intro when they did it.
I mean, it's all right.
Like, I hate to say it, but when you click on a show, the first like 10 seconds tells you if you're going to keep watching it or you're going to find something else to watch. So if you can really grab their attention, you're good.
We'll put some pants on and maybe they'd stick around.
Here's Adam's clan right here.
Yep. Oh yeah.
That's Lieutenant Wiener to you.
Hold on. I'll find it and share it. Hold on. I'm digging. I've got giggity.
He was doing the business.
I've got tons.
It's no longer death from the ankles down. It's death from the kneecaps down.
Hold on, Seth. I got you right here. This one says it
knees.
all. This one says it all, man. Here, there we go. And boom. Mm-hmm.
That's the one I was looking for.
Yeah, I know. I figured that's what you was looking for when you found a 12 gauge, but I knew I have it. I'm like, yeah.
Yes, that's the one I wanted.
Yeah, I figured, bro. I got your back. I got your back, buddy. Here we
go. Here's a good one. You're barking up the wrong tree.
Mm-hmm. And see, Tommy, because people are thinking, oh, wiener dogs. What can a wiener dog do? Well, I'll show you what a wiener dog can do right here. Yeah. Yeah, man. Yep.
That's awesome.
Oh, yeah.
I love wiener dogs.
Now, there's a place near Seth that you have to crawl on your stomach for about 20 minutes, but then it opens to a room about the size of Walmart. It's in a cave. My dad talked about it when they were younger. They went, and it used to be like a party area. But it's like hidden in the woods. We might want to find that one day, Seth.
No, we don't.
Tommy, is Kristen still around?
Yeah.
Okay, she's got to look at the screen. Go ahead and share that, Seth. See, wiener dogs can do anything.
She's laughing.
There's one for the ladies. But no, it's funny shit, man. Wiener dogs.
You wouldn't go into something like that, Seth?
No, Lord, no.
Are you claustrophobic?
Wait. What'd you just say? Are you what?
Are you scared of small spaces?
No. Say the word, Tommy.
I ain't saying it.
I ain't saying it. It almost sounded like you said custard phobic. I was like, wait a minute, what?
Sounded like it.
Okay.
Claustrophobic.
What is it?
Claustrophobic.
You know what I mean.
No,
Yeah.
I didn't.
I got
just
it
didn't
somewhat
hear it.
close. Scared of small spaces.
Well, Tommy, it's okay, man. It's
mine is heights. Like, not really in like scissor lifts or man lifts, but I just hate ladders in general.
Tommy, is Kristen still around?
So if it's something we got to climb a ladder on during the apocalypse, y'all are screwed.
Well, I
They're gonna have
found
to
you,
drug me and
Tommy.
carry me up.
I found you, Tommy. I found you in your armor with a cool gun. Check it out. Are you what?
There you go.
No. It's funny shit, man.
The Lord, no.
Are you claustrophobic?
Wait. What'd you just say? Are you what?
Are you sound like claustrophobic?
I ain't saying it. It almost sounded like
That is good. That was real good. Claustrophobic?
claustrophobic. You don't like paying full cost? Oh shit! See,
Jesus.
Tommy, I've told this to Seth before because he said, "Will you try to enunciate better?" I like it that you don't enunciate right because I think it's funny. Like to me, it's and I get it. Like there's some points where we're like, "Can you really be saying these words?" And like you really are. Then there's times that you just kind of do it on purpose, just to get the laugh, and that's okay too. But oh my god, yeah, that one when that came out, I was listening and I'm looking and I got that going. I'm like, what the fuck did you just say? I'm like, oh my god, yes. That I mean, we gotta have one of these days. We're gonna make a real tape of Tommy and his words.
Yeah, we're gonna have to make like the Tommy Bible or the Tommy Dictionary.
Definitely, Tommy-isms. Because I mean, Kristen could already probably tell us more than we've ever heard on air. And I know, Seth, you've heard plenty of them because y'all have been friends for forever. But like for me, it's hilarious. Like, I don't care. It's like I've done shit to make you laugh on purpose, and you know this. That's half the reason I do some of the shit I do. Or when I'll do my Tommy version, where I'll say shit wrong, I'll be like, that one's for Tommy Gut. You know, I've done that on other shows too, just because it's just like, hey, help get. It's like, oh, y'all, you think I'm a fool? Come watch us all be fools on our show. We have fun. Hell yeah.
But,
the only way to roll on Friday.
So that's what we'll do next week is I'll make sure I grab some of them dehydrated food.
Hell yeah. I'm going to look around and see what I can pick up too. But yeah, that'll be kind of fun. We can just message each other. Okay, I got this. But you got to get the ice cream bars if you can, because I think that'll be fun especially since the day before was my birthday. So we can all eat like a freeze-dried ice cream sandwich just for shits and giggles.
Oh, yeah. Late, do you think you get you a hold of a freeze-dried ice cream sandwich?
Yeah, I can try and remember.
I'll text you.
All right. Well, I got to get going, guys. We got to get up early to move my daughter's crap to my parents' house tomorrow.
Your daughter's crap?
Yeah.
Didn't realize she had a lot of crap, man.
Oh, she's got a lot of crap.
Now, what is she going to do when she's playing video games and starts screaming and wakes her up?
She's going to be calling me to come get her at 3 a.m. because Oma kicked her out of the house. But she's going to be starting school.
I was going to say, didn't you say she was? Yeah, I was going to ask. Yeah, she's starting.
She's doing the remote stuff. So, but we got to make her computer desk and computer, and we got to move a lot of furniture. And my wife sent me a text message saying, "Hey, we got to be at your parents' house early." So I got to get up earlier for tomorrow than I do for the work day. So I got to get going. So check me out on YouTube/Brian Lape.
Yeah.
And
Donald Trump don't trust China. China is asshole.
that's right. We got to get Prime back on here.
I know, I miss him.
Oh,
It was nice hanging out with him that day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're lucky devil. All right. See you guys.
All right. Take care, buddy.
Later,
See you in 2 weeks.
I guess we'll.
So
Do
we
we wanna
need to
call it?
definitely, if Prime, if you're watching this, we would really like you to be on because military background might help us with the food part. So we really
Yeah.
need to try to get in contact with him.
Anywho, well, folks, I guess we'll see you later.
Yeah,
Check
we
us
hit
out.
that
Links
2 hour
all down
mark.
below. Everything's all laid out there real nice and special for everything. So you guys have a great day. Take care. Bye-bye. Toodaloo.